Are we live?
Yeah. I'd like to be the first one to talk for a second, okay?
You know, this editing is...
It's going to be fine.
It's available these
All
days.
right. Action.
Without a fee.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the first episode of Getting Deep with Fathom. Episode 001, entitled Before the End. Our guest is Will Strange, a.k.a. Billy Ballads.
What up, what up?
The drug of the episode is beer. And that's just, so we know. But this is where it really starts, I got this whole open part that I'm going to do later and add on to the front. But Will Strange is a scum rapper from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. I don't know what else he does. He's a writer, a rapper, a philosopher, assistant surgeon, all-around smart guy, sort of a computer guy. Gets drunk way too much on Liney's. As well as a personal friend of mine. He goes by the moniker Billy Ballads, fresh off his release, his basically debut album, Before the End. He raps about drugs, farts, hookers, and unhealthy foods. I'd like to welcome Will Strange to the show.
Thank you. That was perfect. Dude.
Was it?
That was fucking perfect.
Yeah. We're excited. As well as my homie, Paul Buxton, a.k.a. Blue Pauly 2. Glad to have you both with us.
Good to be here.
Each week I'm going to be asking my co-host to take a substance / a drug. Oh. And tonight, as boring as it may seem, it is beer. So we're going to need you, Paul, to down those faster than normal. For anyone that does not know Paul, or Pauly is what everybody else should call him. Yep. I'm the only one that's supposed to call him Paul.
Pauly. Because
he prefers it. Paul's a drinker.
Right.
Okay, I'm hoping you can double your amount of IPAs and stouts and such. Me, I don't like bad tasting beer. I'm more into the refreshing, full flavor, normal beer tonight. I'm going to be drinking Mickey's.
All right.
Mickey's Grenades tonight. Billy's going to be drinking, his classic go-to beer, Liney's.
Liney's Light.
Yeah, all right.
So the drug of tonight is beer. So we're going to go crazy with these beers, and hopefully this doesn't get too weird.
I'm starting with the champagne of beers myself.
You got to
a little high life.
You got to respect Liney's.
You have to.
I don't.
It's the water.
I don't love Liney's. I respect it because it's made in Chippewa Falls. That's right where we live.
Right.
I got a quick question for Paul though. So Paul, why Pauly? Why you want everybody to call you? I mean, usually when you would grow up here, you'd want a shorter man name. But at your age, you still want to be called Pauly.
Well, I mean,
it's kind of the kid's version of your name.
What happens in high school, man? You get a nickname, and Pauly was my nickname. So I, started dropping freestyles.
That's good.
They were terrible back in the day, but I was Pauly Paul.
Paul, and he wants to be called Paul.
And,
he wants to be called
stuck,
Pauly.
Right? Just Pauly. I like it. It rolls off the tongue better, I think.
But I can call you Paul, right?
You're the only one. You're the only one.
The only one?
Weird.
So I gotta call you Paul?
Do you ever call me Paul? No.
No. That's always
Pauly.
Hey, you're right.
Pauly.
You're right.
Okay, so before we get the show started, we're all gonna. I'm gonna take a 5-hour energy here. I'm gonna drink this.
I'm gonna take a.
You might even be able to hear it.
5 ounces of beer.
You couldn't hear it. So I want Paul to drink a beer like right away.
All right, it's a tall boy too.
Yeah.
We've got
Ooh, that's 16 ounces of gold.
We got coolers on hand. He's chugging. You can't really see it, but
one down,
gone, just like that.
We also have Jesus.
Well, you asked, and
we also have
receive.
We also have Pearl in the room. If we need a beer or something, she's gonna help us out. I'm not gonna use that joke that I was gonna do before because I'm getting anxiety about it, which is the serious topic of the night. So we're gonna be talking about anxiety and depression and things like that. That's kind of the theme. And forgive all the beer openings that we're gonna be having because this is gonna be like this. Because as artists, I think that I've learned that I think I am a true alcoholic because I cannot perform without alcohol, which is something that
I've seen it. I've seen it.
But
same
I mean,
way.
I can.
The same way,
I think it's a mental thing. I think it's more of a mental block than
it's
anything.
A social lubricant, is what it is. Like, it's. I couldn't do this podcast if I wasn't 4 beers deep right now.
It's delicious.
Like,
that's sad.
For sure, it is sad. It's sad. It's fucking sad.
It's so true.
But we're gonna be
true,
okay. But like
true.
I said, we got Pearl in the room too. She's not gonna be talking much. Hopefully, she'll laugh or something if we're actually funny. But she's a friend of ours and Paul's lady, also our butler tonight, our beer bitch. I'm not trying to, be rude or anything, but like for the beer episode, I think that we should have one of those, right? I'm gonna be the asshole of the night. It's kind of like that game. But anyways,
Presidents and assholes.
Like president asshole,
Yeah,
beer bitch, president asshole.
Everybody knows.
Hey,
that
as long as we're drinking, let's play.
So tonight Billy's president. Paul, you're going to be vice president.
Oh,
I'm and then beer bitch, and I'll be asshole.
well then drink one.
Oh, well. Shit, I guess
that's how
I
the
put
rules
myself
go.
right in that.
That's perfect for the beer episode.
Hey, I got malt liquor. I got malt liquor tonight, but don't let me catch up to you, okay? Don't let me catch up to you. I'm gonna drink for that.
All right, drink for that.
But take it
I hope
easy,
you do.
Vice. Take it easy, Vice. Otherwise, I'll sick the president on you.
I like this.
All right, cool.
This is perfect rules for tonight.
Okay, but we'll do that. We'll do that.
Word.
But remember what you're here for, to drink beer, okay?
Oh yeah, let me get going on that.
Don't get too hardcore on me.
So what happens when you get to the heroin episode? Like, it's probably what happens then? It's probably just gotta shoot off heroin.
Luck of the draw, right? I mean, who knows?
Well, we have to be able to find it to do it, which maybe we could if we tried. But we've got at least 12 drugs before we get to there.
Day. Yeah, that's like the peak. Right?
Yeah, that's
put that
like
one at
the
the
last.
Does it go heroin and then meth, or is it meth then heroin? Which was?
Oh,
meth
heroin's at the top. Heroin's
got to be top because that's the one you do once and you're fucking done, right?
No, well, they say you don't come back. I mean, I don't know.
Come back from that.
I mean, have anyone here actually tried heroin?
No, I'm good on it right now. I'm good.
Yeah,
No,
so
I never would.
But
let's hope
you get
modern advances come along.
It'll
and give
probably
us
be Pearl, actually.
something safe.
I would never fucking.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, though, right?
Yeah, that's episode one.
Okay.
That's episode.
Anyways, we got Billy Ballads here
Billy
tonight.
fucking Ballads.
Bring.
I can swear on this pod.
Yeah, you can swear in this podcast.
Fuck shit.
I mean, this podcast is going to be aired on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, YouTube, and hopefully, if we're smart enough to put our shit together, we can get this on iTunes, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Speaking of legalities, we got a sponsor tonight, a guy that helps us out with a lot of our stuff. He's not here tonight, but Trenty Weiss Photography.
Yeah.
If you got a band, if you got a pregnant girlfriend, if you got a
babies,
if you want to be a model, hit up Trent on Facebook. Go to my Facebook page. Tell him that you know us. You're gonna get a deal. And and he didn't pay us, but he traded us, and that's how we're gonna work with our sponsors now. So he's gonna help us out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He makes you look cool.
So yeah, just
Legit.
look up
great photography.
Trinity West Photography. He's our sponsor tonight. He's taking care of us. Anyway, so since it's the first episode, we don't really know. We don't have that much of a formula, but
I'm gonna drink beer.
Yeah, that's his job to drink beer. I'm supposed to keep the conversation going, and Billy's got the fun job, Mr. President over there.
Yeah.
But so I'd like to start off with maybe a little bit of shit talk. So this guy Billy, right? Billy, he's a fancy rapper. Like he's already got a rapper name. Okay, so what's your real name is?
William Strange is the real name. William D. Strange.
Okay, so that's a rapper name right there.
Right. But
what's
Strange sound like
your rapper name is more normal than your real name.
Right, but William Strange sounds like I should be signed to like Strange Records or something, or I should be at the Gathering of the Juggalos or something like that. It just didn't fucking sound right to me.
Like a Rob Zombie.
Like I should just that's like how I should be rapping, and that's not how I rap. My rap's more funky.
Right. Talk
about boobs and farts and shit. And Billy Ballads is just more funky, dude. It's like more smooth and shit, I think. I don't know.
You think.
That's how I think.
He thinks.
It's a little strange.
It's a little strange that you changed your name from Strange.
So Strange just didn't fit.
It, but yeah.
Like,
so the first time I met this guy was 9 years ago. 9 years ago, I met him. He used to go as William the OG, correct?
Yep, William the OG. Yep.
William OG.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that name.
That one was I used to go by the rapper name Clown with a K because in high school that's what everyone called me was Clown with a K.
Okay.
Because I was drunk one night at a party.
K.
I just fucking said that, and that was my name forever. And then I didn't want to do that because I think I looked up and there was some other dude rapping under that name, and so I wanted the most ridiculous name ever, and it was William, which is proper as shit, and then OG, which is fucking ridiculous.
Original gangster, right?
Right, because I'm the farthest fucking thing from that, and so that's what I went with. And then
I mean, you're not the farthest thing from an original gangster. I mean, in my eyes, in this city where we live, I wouldn't call you like far from an OG. I mean, I've met some posers in my time, but you know,
right. But at the time, like, you know,
I mean, you got
19, 20 years old,
big
you're
shoulders,
not a fucking...
and if somebody talks shit to you or steals your shit, you're gonna get gangster on them, are you not?
I'd like to think
OG.
so. I'd like to think so. I mean,
but in reality, you could just, tuck your dick between your legs and walk away.
It could be possible. It could be possible. I don't know. I mean,
Wow. Okay.
We'll
so,
find
anyways,
out.
Billy Ballads, William OG, William Strange is his real name. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy, I'm listening to your record, right? I was there from the beginning. I heard everything you say. This guy talks about the most obscene shit, and that's not you, though, right?
That what it is it used to be me, not currently. That's not how
There was a moment where Billy Ballads was a true person.
For sure. He was for real. He, from age, like, I would say from age 16 to age 26, that was him. That's Billy Ballads right there.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Now I try to conduct myself in a more gentleman manner, but
Jesus, Paul. Is somebody keeping count on these?
Two down.
someone should keep a counter.
Is somebody keeping count on these?
2. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Billy.
No, it's all good.
Continue, sir.
So what I'm getting,
Now I feel like so you mentioned the surgeon thing. So I went to school to be a surgical technologist. I'm in that field. I just feel like I should conduct myself more adult-like, I guess you could call it. But I still, at heart, just want to fucking tear loose sometimes, and that's what Billy Ballads is. So when I rap, it's fucking the most ridiculous shit I can possibly fucking think of, and that's Billy Ballads, and that's where I kind of just cut loose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I mean, and I wrote a little thing down about listening to your record, getting to know you, doing some research, and you kind of already trumped it. I guess I should have said that before, but Billy is an insecure, anxiety-driven, spineless waste of his own true talent, probably jacking off to the dark web close to 6 times a day because of his introverted needs.
That was it. Dude.
I mean, that was
spot on, right?
I mean,
there, that's fucking spot on. Spot on.
Because I mean, if you were this introverted,
except the dark web, man, I'm not jerking off on the dark web. That's straight.
Well, that's
straight porn up right there.
I'm a bit of an exaggerator in certain ways. You're so introverted. You need to find other things to do with your life. You drink cheap Chippewa Falls local dog spit beer.
Whoa,
comes right from the river, man.
I mean, he's squandering in the midst of his fairly fascinating brain. I mean, this guy's one of the smartest guys I ever met. No, hands down. I don't blame the surgeon for hiring you.
Got them hands.
But if you're asking me, I just see a guy terrified to be himself. You make great art. I love it. Whatever you're trying to do, don't stop for any reason. If it's for you, if it's for other people, it's honestly some really great stuff. Who is Billy? It's Billy Ballads. Who you are? Are you afraid to be yourself?
Sometimes, yeah, for sure. Without a doubt.
Because I'm listening to this record and you're talking about pooping in sewers. You're talking about shitting in laundry baskets. I mean, I'm sure you eat the nasty foods that you talk about, but really,
yeah.
I don't know. And that was my roast portion. It didn't work out because I love the guy.
No, it's
But I hope I struck something by
calling
you.
What it is there's been plenty of times, like, I would say my raps are like, there's some embellishments there, and there's some, making shit up just to be funny as shit. But there's a lot of truth in some of those raps. Like, there's a lot of fucking truth. And there's been,
Well, it's kind of like when you're in school. Yeah. When I was in school, I used to sit there and I used to not pay attention to the teachers. And I used to look at all the people in the classroom. And I used to envision, like, what kind of animal they would be in a cartoon character. And then, so I would go further and I would think about, like, how that they should die based on their personality. But I'm a very cynical person. So, I mean, this is like, okay, so you're writing down these raps. So all those deep, dark places that you go with your mind where you talk about having sex and eating shit and doing all that other horrible, foul, pissing in places. Shit, it's just you going to the limits of what you would want to do.
Pushing the limits, because a lot of rap, like you're from the suburbs, you're from fucking a cushy existence, and then it's like, what do you rap about? It's like, how about the ridiculous, dumb fucking shit we did as kids?
Or the things we thought about doing but never did, and now we can live it in a rap song.
Yeah. Now we can live that out in a rap song, and that's where it come from. It's like, how can I say the most dumbest, fucking offensive shit I can possibly think of? And that's why I love rap. That's why I fucking love rap.
Yeah.
Because you watch rappers and they're so fucking ridiculous. Like, the way they embellish shit, their lifestyles is so fucking amazing to me. And you can just be anybody you want. When you're rapping. It's perfect. That's why I fucking love it. That's why I love it.
No, cheers to that, man.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Beer night.
Yeah.
Beer night.
Beer night.
Episode beer before the end, Billy Ballads.
Hell yeah.
But, so I like to start off most of my interviews with this question, or I'm planning on it, because I just tried to rip you an asshole, whether or not I failed it or not. Now that we have, we're being honest, okay? I want it out there. I want you to feel just as comfortable as me. Honesty. And obviously I want to hear more about me because I'm a narcissistic alcoholic and I have to know.
Professional.
I mean, what do you think of me personally, professionally? Eat me up. Maybe give me a compliment at the end so that I take it easy on you later in the show,
okay,
right?
I got you. So the first time I ever heard of you was back in the MySpace days. I don't know if you remember MySpace days.
I remember MySpace.
You remember, everybody doesn't remember MySpace. But
changed my life.
There was a chart, and it would go by city. And so Eau Claire, there'd be a chart of rappers, and we were all on SoundClick.
Yeah.
And MySpace. And so you'd put out a song on SoundClick, and then you'd look and see where it charted in Eau Claire.
Right.
And like it'd be like You and Breakneck. And
C-Clip, that kid nobody ever heard of.
Fucking C-Clip. Oh my god.
I think he was just playing his own songs, but
fuck.
I don't know how that.
Fuck him.
Hey, there's going to be time for that later. Okay. I don't know. He's going to be it.
All right.
But if he's listening, he blew it, man. I tried to be nice to him, even though he was talentless.
Fucking,
that was a long time ago. Let's get back to me.
But anyway,
let's get back to me.
So me and Rod were like. Rodney introduced me to rap. That was just ridiculous. He's like, just say whatever, dude. Say the fucking funniest shit you could think of. And we would do that, and we'd put it out there, and then we'd see you on the chart, and you'd be like number 1 or 2, and you were rapping about emotions, and I was 21, so I was like, I ain't gonna rap. I ain't gonna rap about emotions right now. And and then the first time I think we met, we did a show together where I think I opened and then you were next, and we didn't ever
for Breakneck. Yeah, Breakneck put it together. That's how we met.
In Chippewa, and I think me and Rod went, and then you came up, and I think you were doing an acoustic set or something, and you were like,
maybe.
Let's hear it for William Dodge. Yeah, I've never heard that guy before, I guess. Like, shit. And I was like, we're just from opposite spectrums of rap.
Eau Claire, Chippewa.
Yeah, just opposite spectrums of rap, though.
I take it a little too seriously. You take it maybe not serious enough.
Right, exactly. And then I would come into, like, I think you were working at Pizza Del Rey.
Yeah.
And then, like, you'd give me some beer, and then I ran into you at Stone's Throw.
Yeah, I gave you beer there, too.
And then you give me beer. And then I was like, this dude's fucking sweet. This dude's fucking cool. I want to hang out with him all the time.
For an emotional fella, he gives away a lot of free beer.
He gives a lot of, And then we just started hanging out and getting drunk together, and then you kind of just pushed me to start rapping again.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, that was the story on how we met, man.
Right.
I mean, come on. There's got to be something you don't like about me.
You're narcissistic as fuck, for sure. Right?
I mean,
right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, but doesn't it take
that's not a bad thing, though. Like,
I think that's what. You're right. All right. Well, so before this, So we were just talking about your music, how you talk about drugs in your music. Cocaine, alcohol, prescription pills. Not as much, but you even talk about weed sometimes. So my question for you is, what drugs do you actually do? Which ones are you glad you do? Which ones do you hate yourself for doing? Tell the audience, in your opinion, do you think they should do or not do? Like, what drugs do you do? What drugs don't you do? And aside from that, what drugs do you think are okay? And what drugs are actually dangerous as fuck?
I think meth and heroin are dangerous as fuck, for sure. You should never touch those. Never touched them in my life. Never would. Look, we've all fucking done drugs, I think, right?
Well, you can't even avoid it in the world now.
Right. They're gonna be there, so it's just a matter of how you fucking handle it. And I've done fucking drugs. Like, I've done drugs. And anytime I've done them, I've researched the fuck out of them. That's just the way I am. I have to know every fucking thing about them.
Yeah, you're somewhat of a computer guy.
Yeah, a computer guy, just fucking hypochondriac. Like, I have to know everything about them. I mean, I've done all the drugs except fucking heroin and meth, basically.
Crack?
No, I've never done crack.
I mean, is crack different than cocaine, Paul?
It's different. It's fucking...
Yeah.
Is it? Crack and cocaine?
I mean, I don't know, but I think it is, right? Because you think of a crackhead and they're just fucking tweaked out, hollow ass cheeks.
I've seen some cokeheads cracked out and tweaked out too.
You can't afford a coke habit though. You can't afford that shit unless you work on Wall Street or something, right?
I mean, maybe unless maybe your uncle, makes it. I don't know.
I mean, unless you know a guy or something.
There's stipulations to everything.
Right.
So is what you're saying
but the drug thing is, with rap, like. Rapping about drugs, we've all tried them. We experiment with drugs. We do that in our youth. We do that every once in a while. But it's kind of just talking about drug use. And I don't think, like, all drugs should be illegal like that. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but you think some should be illegal. You think some should be illegal.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a fine line.
We're beating around the bush a little bit. I mean, what drugs do you do?
I mean, I don't smoke
basically
weed.
What I'm getting is you did drugs.
Did drugs, yeah. I mean, and every once in a while we'll come across it.
I mean, if we're in the desert and somebody's got some LSD, we're gonna get in
the
there.
desert,
right.
I mean, isn't that where
Joshua Tree? You go out there and do LSD, and that's where the Eagles shot the desert.
I love peyote.
I mean, how many old acid heads have you met that are like, you guys are doing this wrong? We need to go out in the woods, out in the desert, take off all of our fucking clothes.
I don't know about taking all your clothes off, but
I mean, have you ever heard that before?
They say you go out in the woods, you go out in nature, you go for a hike or something. I would
you become one with it.
Good.
Never be able to fucking handle that. Never would I would be able to handle that too. Like.
In there, handled it.
Like, the first time I did mushrooms, I've lost my fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
Lost it.
Okay. Woo. And then, so meth, heroin, don't do.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
I mean, my stance on drugs is always like, I mean, so there's 3 tiers of drugs. There's drugs that you always say yes to. There's drugs you always say no to. And then there's that middle ground where it's like, who the fuck are you? Right. Are you the type of person that can handle doing this shit? Or are you the type of person that can't? You know what I mean? And definitely meth and heroin, and I probably put crack up there. I probably put PCP up there.
You always forget about that.
You know, because you never see it in the Midwest.
I've never ran into PCP in my entire existence.
California rappers talk about it. I think it's in California, and I'm not trying to diss California right now. I've never been to California, so I shouldn't diss California.
I'll diss California,
but I mean, honestly, I'll diss Florida because of the shape of it. And we would be an even shape. If you just cut off Florida from the way that America looks, we would look more rounded. Something about Florida. I've never been to Florida either.
Florida. I mean, I'd go there, but fuck no.
More rounded, yeah.
I mean, like when America looked better with if we just trimmed it.
Trimmed it.
Nice and on an island a little bit.
Right.
What?
I mean, cut off the keys.
What does Florida have?
Cut the keys off.
They got bath
porn stars, old people,
Miami.
First off, they got my homie Abner down there.
Okay, so Paul's got a buddy that we'll give him.
We got a couple of buddies down there, yeah, but
Okay. Well, so we talked about drugs. Whatever. Billy did drugs. Billy experimented with drugs. Billy's old. He's got an important job.
Old.
Look, if they're there, the funny thing is though, I won't fucking smoke weed. I fucking hate weed. I used to love it. I used to smoke it all the fucking time, and now I can't. There's just a moment, I think around the age of 25, I smoked weed one time and just lost my shit, looking out the fucking windowsill, just paranoid as fuck.
Is that what the song Window's about?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
late at night, like
you're looking out, you're fucking high as shit, you're looking out, you're seeing all these people around, you fucking think the cops are coming to get you. And it's just not fun anymore.
See, I'm opposite. I'm opposite in the fact where I want to smoke weed and not do anything else, but every time I see anything else, I add. But if I could choose, if I was going to make myself, I would be a dude that just smokes weed. Yeah. Drinks soda.
It sounds amazing.
And works on art and shit like that.
But, it sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah. But we use these things as medications, and it's a very powerful thing. But
I think it works as a medication. I've seen those videos of the dudes with seizures or whatever, and they take the cannibal oil or whatever, and it fucking works. So there's a thing for it.
I bet you there's people that have seizures, and if they smoke crack too, it might stop them from shaking, but then it's going to cause different problems. Everybody's different. Everything affects people. You should try different things. I
think it should be more open to research. Drugs should be.
Well, anyway, okay, so drugs, whatever. That was what it was. Billy knows a little bit about it. He's not all against all of them. He's into some of them. Okay, we'll just talk about sex. Okay, I'm looking at you, Billy. I'm sure you're gonna get some, but I can tell you're more of a man of brain than a man of brawn. Okay, so girls you meet, you find most attractive about you. I bet you it's their brain. I bet you chicks love your brain. And, you're a big guy. You got nice broad shoulders. You got a nice haircut. You're a swell guy. You got a decent smile.
Well, thank you.
But you're kind of a shy guy. So what I'm asking you is, are you like an overly sexual dude? Are you getting none? Are you getting some? Are you getting a whole bunch? Is it important to you? Do you got a fucked up scum brain? Are you above it? I don't know. What's your view on sexuality, bro?
I feel like we all have a fucked up scum brain, right? It's just how you filter it.
It's sort of the way men are.
It's just the way. I think it's just the way fucking men are, and then you just gotta control that, right?
Right. Well, no, it's like evolution. Okay, so what do? How long have we been watching porn for? Men have been watching porn
since it's been out.
Since it's been out.
Yeah. Okay, and then they breeded us. So our fathers, were reading magazines, watching videotape porn, and it started to fuck with them a little bit, And then we got in the internet age, and it's rotting us. Okay. And then we started acting overly fucking grotesque to women. Then women didn't like that, so then they had to become like bitter and scorn.
Yeah.
And it's like mental and sexual evolution that we've become.
Porn's out of control nowadays, for sure.
Yeah,
without a doubt, it's fucking out of control.
Yeah, we go to places that I wish I never went, and then after a couple days after I went there, I'm like, I think I got to go back.
It's fucking. It's crazy, and like the things they say about porn and how it desensitizes you, I think it's fucking true. I think it's true for sure.
Well, no, exactly, and like I've gotten to the point where like I need the lights on, I got the setup,
You need the lights on.
I got
the lights off.
I gotta get that shot. I gotta see her take her pants off. I make her turn around. I watch the panties go down underneath her butt. Just because they do that in the porno movies. You know what I mean? Right. But then you start saying that shit, and then the girl will be looking at you like
it's not realistic. It's not realistic. And we grew up with the internet, so it's fucking weird for us. It's fucking weird for us because we grew up with the internet.
We think love is a cum shot in the face,
right? And it's not that way. And it's fucking ridiculous. I
feel bad when they're like, "Go ahead and do it in my face," and I'm like, "You're just doing that because you know how fucking gross we are, and we think we need that."
Right. And so then do women just watch that same filthy shit?
Some girls do,
and then that's what they think.
I think men are worse with porn than women, though.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. But it's like sex is important though. But with me, I've always had to know the girl. It's fucking weird if I don't. And I know a rap about a lot of weird, sick shit, but I have to know the girl. And then when you get to know the girl, then you get to do all that fucking crazy shit. And
like every time you have sex, you get a little bit more freaky.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Well, being a rapper though, I mean, do you get chicks approaching and shit?
No, not really. I mean,
Is it the city?
No, I'm just
because
fucking.
When people say that to me, I'm like, hey, yeah, I get it. I'm a rapper. People do approach me, but if you listen to my music, I don't make riff-raff music. I don't actually talk about hookers. I usually talk about the girl breaking my heart.
Right.
You know,
right.
so if a girl approaches me, I can be like, I'm not that kind of rapper, you know, and I'm still sad. But, like, I mean, do you get weird-ass bitches that are, like, into cum shots in the face because you talk about it?
No, because I'm a... Like,
what are
basically...
these groupies called? Strangers?
Like, no, there's no... You got to be, like, have a certain level of recognition before that happens, I think.
So there has been
And with me, like, I rap about it, but then, like, so that show we did back in 2010, where I opened for you... I did a song called Honey Buys, and in the middle of that, I have a speech where I talk about shitting on fucking the courtroom floor, and I talk about some crazy, like, sexual shit, and a chick just straight up walked out. She was like, fuck. I just saw her. Wow. She just walked, and almost fucked up my lyrics, and she walked out, and I was just laughing. I was like, shit. Sorry. I think you got to get to a certain level before chicks just come up and say that type of shit to you.
You got to that level.
I'm not at that level, but but that doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
Not yet. Say ridiculous shit, and right now they're like, "That's fucking gross." That's
I'm curious. Like, do the freaky chicks hear that shit and they're like, "Damn, that guy must be freaky," or are they like, "Dude, he's immature"?
Probably, yeah. So right now it's probably like he's immature, but if they saw me on fucking. Wherever.
If we were rapping to 16-year-old girls, they'd probably be like, "Wow, that guy is sexually expanded because they're on our
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say your music's immature. It is at times.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But it's fun.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's
fun.
clever.
I try to keep it fun. Like I don't.
There's stupid immature, and then there's fucking smart immature, clever immature.
Yeah, I'd like to think that I'm in that zone.
Clever
immature.
This guy is clever, immature.
Tasteful fart jokes is what I like to try to do.
Okay. Oh, well, Billy, okay, I got a question for you. Okay, so you ever heard of the game Marry, Fuck, Kill, right? This is old. We used to do this in the 90s. If you're bored as fuck and you don't have anything to talk about, most definitely try this. You know what I mean? I got two of them for you, okay? And I want you to tell me why, who you going to do it, why you thinking that way. Like, let's get into it, okay?
This is fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
All right.
So you're gonna marry one, you're gonna fuck one, and then you're gonna murder one of them. You don't have to murder one, but one of them's gonna die.
All right.
Yolandi Visser, Lil' Kim, or Trina, the baddest bitch.
Holy fuck, that's good. All right, so fuck, marry, kill. Lil' Kim, Yolandi, and Trina. I would kill Lil' Kim. Because she's fucking crazy as shit.
And she changed her face.
Too much fucking plastic.
I mean, are we talking old Lil' Kim or
too much. I would fuck Trina because she's
the baddest bitch.
Wow, she's the baddest bitch, right?
But I bet she's a handful.
Handful. You don't want to deal with that. And then I would marry Yolandi because that would be a whole fucking different experience, right?
How does that game work though? If you marry her, do you get to have sex with her?
Yeah, but it's more of like you're spending a longer period of time with her, I think, right?
Yeah.
So Yolandi, because I'd want to see, like, she's weird, but she's so fucking cool, and I'd want to go down that path. I think.
So Lil' Kim's dead.
Lil' Kim's dead. Fucking right off the bat, dead. Trina
got the dick.
We're fucking.
She got the dick.
We're fucking Yolandi.
Forever.
I'm gonna marry that girl forever.
I would probably stay with her too. I don't care about her haircut.
No, she's.
I actually dig the haircut.
I dig it. I dig it. So same thing for you or what?
Well, I don't know. So that was hard. I didn't actually think you were going to throw that back at me. But yeah, no, absolutely marry Yolandi. Mm-hmm. Maybe that was too easy. Maybe I should have put her in there because she's like above all, like third hottest chick I've ever seen in my life. But Trina and Lil' Kim, I'm down. But yeah, Lil' Kim fucked up her face.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right. Maybe we're like, I don't know. Paul, you got the same answers?
I think she's. I don't know. I might marry.
You gonna marry the baddest bitch or Lil' Kim?
No, I might fuck Lil' Kim.
Ooh.
kill Trina?
And kill
Game changer.
Trina.
And you
Killing
still
Trina.
marry Yolandi.
Yeah, well, why not? But,
Why not?
like, I agree. I would flip the other two.
Yeah, okay. So you're
Alright,
saying
okay.
I flipped the other
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
you got some respect
You know,
for Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't love Lil' Kim. I mean,
But if it comes down to the three,
there
I'm
was
saying,
a time when I printed out this one picture of Lil' Kim, like on some shitty ass old printer with like pixelated, and I put it on my wall because she was hot, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you Google her now,
And then she came to like the VMAs or whatever with the fucking nipple.
yeah, the one flower on her titty,
or whatever it was.
the
Yeah.
lavender
Yeah.
suit
There was a
with
time.
on her titty.
And then even back in the day with Junior Mafia, right? She would rap with them, right?
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
what was that one lyric she had? Oh, she had one.
I'm the
fucking
baddest bitch. You fucking
No,
shit.
suck
I
like
don't
3
know,
or
I
4
don't
dicks. No, that's Trina. I think Trina's got a lot of those lyrics. I'm
It
thinking
used to be
Yeah.
that were Little
know.
Kim's.
Trina and Lil' Kim
Nah,
talk
put
about
lips on the
sucking
shit.
dick a lot, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you it like it's
Yeah, but
like
they're in control.
aggressively.
They're in control.
They're in control of the situation.
They're in control.
I gotta piss real quick. Can we take a break?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll pause it right
I
there.
gotta drink some more.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. There we are. And we're back. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff, good, cool stuff going on. Billy Ballads here with us. It was like
Fucking
it was a
cool
commercial
stuff.
break almost, right?
Billy Ballads. All right.
Let's not get too crazy with those.
Yeah, you don't want to go over with that shit.
Some people don't like that.
It gets out of control real quick.
I feel like that's the
Real
epitome
quick,
of
right?
going overboard. Is those?
Okay, so before we were talking about Fuck, Marry, Kill, we had these three awesome rapper chicks, okay? And since you're you, and I like your answers, and I know you're secure in your sexuality, let's flip it, okay? Let's pretend you're like a chick or a gay dude or whatever.
Okay.
I got another Fuck, Marry, Kill for you because these are fun, okay? And this is something we used to do, okay? So here it is. Marry, fuck, kill, dirt nasty, riff raff, or old dirty bastard.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Old dirty bastard, dirt nasty.
So if you don't know who these guys are, Riff Raff is basically James Franco from Spring Breakers. He's pretty successful. His fashion is just out of control, right? Dirt Nasty, Simon Rex, the old VJ from MTV, gone insane
Yeah.
drug rapper.
Yeah, they're nasty.
And then, the living not living, the old past, old dirty bastard from Wu-Tang Clan.
Right. So I would
You
go...
gotta marry one, you gotta fuck one, and you gotta kill one, Billy.
So it's gonna be opposite versus who I respect the most. But I would kill Dirty Bastard. I think
Because he's already dead?
because he's already.
No, but let's say they're all alive.
Well, no, because I respect him the most.
You respect him the most, so you don't want to fuck him?
I guess. I guess that's how it is.
Okay, well, let's hear it. Okay.
So then
Oh.
I'd probably fuck Riff Raff, marry Dirt Nasty.
I love Dirt Nasty.
Because I love
Really?
fucking
You
Dirt
spend
Nasty.
the life with him.
Really?
I would spend a
And
lifetime
he
with
has
Dirt
the
Nasty.
plug for sure.
I would say probably Riff Raff has more of the plug than, than Dirt Nasty, but
you would be in the shadow more with him.
yeah.
You'd actually get along with Dirt Nasty.
Yeah, I think I'd get along with him more. Riff Raff, he's fucking crazy as shit.
What?
He's fucking crazy.
So he'd be a good lay.
He'd be a good lay, and then you're out the door. You never gotta talk to him again. That's what I'd say. How about you?
Paul needs to say.
How could you
Paul.
not spend your life with the Wu-Tang? Like, you marry old dirty bastard
know.
right off the
Hey,
bat.
man, he's
Yeah.
entitled to say what he wants to say.
Yeah.
Yo,
No,
what do
I
you think?
understand that. I understand
What are
that.
you doing? Okay, since you need to
I would
chime in.
marry old dirty bastard. Bam.
Okay.
Wu-Tang forever.
Yeah.
I would definitely have to fuck Riff Raff because he's got all that shit. And he's going to let you
Oh,
play
yeah,
with
he
that
does.
shit.
He does.
Check out my shit.
And then Dirt Nasty, yeah.
Shorts every color.
Whatever, I'll just kill you. Like,
You kill Dirt Nasty?
I'm good. I'm good.
Alright.
Right, I'm good.
All right,
I didn't think about the Wu-Tang Clan.
You
I
marry
didn't
into
think
the
that
Wu-Tang,
part of
man.
it.
That's the only way we're going to get in.
You gotta,
I mean,
sometimes you gotta marry into the Wu-Tang Clan.
You're
You're
right.
right.
Wu-Tang
You're
is
right.
forever, man.
I didn't think about that.
I guess,
that's
I don't
just
know.
Me. That's just me. What are you going to do?
I think you're
Corey?
right
What are you
on
gonna do,
with Riff Raff. He's the lay,
Yeah.
and I would.
I thought you were going to kill him.
No, he killed old dirty bastard.
Oh, that's right. You
I
killed
killed
him.
old
How
dirty
could you?
bastard.
He's
I
dead.
know.
That's,
I know.
It's too soon.
That's too.
No, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. I'm gonna fuck Dirt Nasty. I'm gonna kill Riff Raff because his music is the worst out of the three, in my opinion.
Riff Raff?
I'm marrying Old Dirty Bastard because it'd be like I'd be the new Method Man.
Yeah, because then you know Ghostface. Then you
I
know
got him at all my shows. I got him all my shows.
You don't fuck around. You get a chance with the Wu-Tang.
I fucked up.
You fucked up.
Yeah,
you don't fuck around.
You can't take it back.
I can't take it back.
Can't take it back.
Can't take it back.
Yeah,
that can is cracked.
Some good answers all around.
So I know we're doing this is sort of like a list thing, and I'm not trying to do a lot of lists. And this isn't a hip hop show, and I know we're talking about hip hop a lot, but we do have a rapper as the guest. And just because I'm a rapper and we're all rappers doesn't mean that's what this is always going to be about. But so since we're all MCs, I'm an MC, and this I want to hear your top 5. And if I don't like the answers, I'm going to attack you for this. I swear I'm going to be done with the ranking and the list. This isn't really cool, but whatever. Who are your top 5 rappers?
I actually just fucking made a list in my phone the other day because I was like, I gotta hammer this shit down. Like I gotta have this available in case somebody asks me.
Like a comment comes up on Facebook and we need to do this fast and be at the top of the list.
So I actually wrote them down, and I think the 5 spots open. Okay, number 1 is Eminem.
Okay. Well, no, start with number 5. If you have a list.
I don't have a number 5. I got to think of that.
Okay. So number 1 is Eminem. Why?
He's the fucking.
Because you're 29 and you were 13 when his first album came out.
Exactly. He's as I grew up, it was Eminem. I was listening to him. He's the fucking best. I think he's the best fucking rapper almost of all time.
See, the funny thing about Paul, because he's a little bit older than us, his Eminem was the Informer, wasn't he?
What?
The Informer.
No, man, come on now.
The song is The Informer. See, that's how young I am. Was he your Eminem?
No, come on, man.
Do you love that song? Do you not?
Only when I'm mowing the lawn, man. Come on, man. It's a fun song to listen to every now and then. But come on, I gotta be like, that's my favorite song. But
how come he doesn't get credit for being
Informer, man?
How come he doesn't get credit for being the
first
white rapper?
Because that's all he got. What else?
Why doesn't he get credit for being the first white rapper?
Oh,
and why the fuck? Why the fuck don't the Beastie Boys count?
That's true. That's fucking.
Were they a rock band to them?
No, Beastie Boys were.
They're on this list for sure.
Okay. Well, let's get back to the list. Number 1, Eminem.
Snow Informer.
Number 2 is Redman.
Number 2, Redman.
Redman.
Because of his acting skills.
No, because he influenced my rap more than anybody else.
Okay.
Probably more than Eminem. Probably he just raps about farts and the same thing I rap about. Dude. He raps about funny fucking shit.
Man. I mean, Redman,
man.
Redman talks
go
about
back. Yeah, dude, go back and listen to fucking Muddy Waters and There Is a Dark Side. He is fucking
Muddy Waters.
Funny. Muddy Waters is
something else.
One of my favorite albums of all time, for sure.
Right.
Okay.
Redman.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 3 is Outkast. I fucking
both of them. I mean, that's 2 MCs though.
Yeah.
Well, then I'd go Andre.
You go Andre 2000.
But they're not the same without each other.
Right. So it'd be Outkast. I guess that's a cop-out answer.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm take that. I didn't make rules.
They just got the funky shit. Like
together they are Outkast. Individually they're different people.
The best. They're the fucking best. Like they're good. And then 4 is Beastie Boys.
4 is Beastie Boys. All of them again. You're doing groups.
Yeah. So now I'm doing groups. I guess. I guess I'm doing groups.
Who's your favorite Beastie Boy?
I would say I connect more with Mike D. For sure. If I looked at myself, I would say I'm more like Mike D. in my head.
The thing about Beastie Boys to me is that they were so much like one another. They were like
right. It's hard to tell them apart.
That's where we're almost you're gonna win this argument on being groups because they had so much. I feel like they fed off each other so much, man.
Right.
Like
so
they taught each other
if
how to
I
rap.
say Big Boy or Andre, Ice Cold 3000 separate, those are 2 separate things. But together, they're fucking outcasts.
They're outcasts.
They're fucking outcasts.
You can use groups. I'm taking it back.
Okay, so Beastie Boys number 4.
And then you haven't thought of a 5 yet.
5, but I'm gonna put Action Bronson in there right now.
Shut up. The guy that rapped in a shit box in an outhouse.
Yeah. Action Bronson is so fucking ridiculous, dude. He is current. I had to put a current rapper in there. I had to.
And he raps about food too, like you do.
Food, dude. The shit he comes up with You couldn't think of it, and I listen to him rap, and it's fucking inspires me. Anytime I hear him rap or him in an interview or anything, I fucking immediately want to go and write a rap song and find a beat and write a rap anytime. So I feel like I had to put a current rapper on there, and it's got to be Action Bronson.
The only thing that I don't respect about Action Bronson is everybody, like when you talk to like a young girl and you're like, who are your 3 favorite rappers? And then she's like Action Bronson, and then she says Post Malone, and then she says like A$AP Rocky or something.
I don't even.
And he's putting in the same category as these new guys, and I think he's a little bit. He's got more depth. He doesn't.
He's got way more depth.
And he did a whole album about food, which is cool. And I haven't listened to that much, just kind of the food album.
Right.
And then I seen him do some wild.
He's got way more depth. I mean, he's goofy as fuck. But I mean, I'm goofy as fuck when I rap. But Post Malone and that, he shouldn't even be put in the same category as them. But he's a current rapper that I respect, and there's not a lot of current rap that I can fucking respect. In the mainstream, anyway. So
I'm gonna listen to more of him because you said that, because you're like the 4th person this month that told me to listen to Action Bronson.
He's just fucking hilarious.
He's a ginger.
Dude.
He's chubby. He's funny.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. You just watch him and it's fucking amazing.
Paul, do you got a quick one? You got a quick list for us?
Let's start at 5. Coming in, Joyner Lucas.
Really?
And then my tops.
Good.
Oh,
that's a good answer.
That's
a good answer.
You introduced me to that.
I love that shit.
Joyner Lucas is hot.
Is Joyner Lucas in both of your top 5s?
We'll wait for my top 5.
These might not be in order, but man, you gotta have Nas in there.
Yeah,
Nas number 4.
I put a lot of thought. I put a lot of thought in Nas, but like Illmatic's
Paul's elbow is on my leg right now.
Yeah, I gotta lean into this microphone. I can never forget my man Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg, whatever you want to call him. He's
Lion.
always going to be up in there. The new album, Never Left.
I didn't listen to that.
Top notch. I love it. It's great. It's going right back to that old
Trump
stuff.
song.
Yeah.
I heard that.
So I got 2 more left here. Well, I got to put Q-Tip in there. Q-Tip in there.
Oh, shit.
I love Q-Tip.
That's a good answer.
If you know anything about me, you know that I like Q-Tip.
Yeah,
I'm a
I like
90s
his
guy.
voice. His voice is one of my favorites.
Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna put at the top my man, the Jizza from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Jizza.
Tight rap.
Jizza the Genius.
Liquid
Jizza
Swords.
Genius. Anybody, if we're doing crews, Wu-Tang Clan takes it by far, number 1. But that's it.
36 Chambers.
That's it.
Kill the Bees.
Anything they touch is
Wu-Tang's
unstoppable.
good.
Yep.
Wu-Tang's good.
I knew you'd have a different, a viewpoint, but I can't believe you put Joyner Lucas in there, which I'm blown away.
Yeah, that blows.
Every time I listen to Joyner, man, I get blown away.
Right now,
amazing.
Right now, you don't see it, but that dude's gonna be like the illest rapper.
I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you. Every track, you check this, check that.
And currently, my number 1 is Joyner Lucas.
Is Joyner?
See ya.
Because that new album I listen to so much.
Yeah, the one with his phone number.
Yeah, I can't remember the phone number.
You sent me the $100 bill one.
Yeah,
the video. I watched it on the toilet. I just got back from the Boundary Waters. I was on the toilet pooping. Yeah. I clicked the link and I watched it and I was like, holy shit. This dude's fucking amazing.
Yeah. That shit
and
that
then
Busta said,
And then I fucking got the album on Spotify and I listened to that shit. Oh my god. Yeah, that dude's amazing.
If Joyner don't blow up, that's
he's my number 1. He's my number 1. And I know he's going mainstream, and obviously that makes me not want to love him.
Right, but
because I'm like a rap hipster.
What do you do?
Sort of way.
But you want that dude in the mainstream. Yeah. You want him.
He's gonna do good. He's gonna do good, and he talks about real shit and like uncomfortable shit. Even
uncomfortable shit, dude.
But it's beauty. It's art, and that's
beautiful.
why I like my art.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful art.
Okay, so
let's hear yours.
Talk too much about Joyner Lucas, number 1.
Okay.
Number two, Cage.
Cage number 2.
Cage is number 2.
Okay, good fucking answer.
I mean, and if we're gonna say all time, he's number 1. But I'm talking currently, and he's not making a lot of current music.
All time currently.
My list was not current at all.
Yeah, yours
we're talking all time. Yours is all
okay, all time.
So if we're talking all time, let's just put Joyner and Cage as a 1 and 2 tie.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Because Joyner hasn't been around that long.
I fucking love Cage. Cage is dope.
Number 3, and I hate to keep it in the same label family, but Sadistic.
Oh, all right.
Sadistic is 6 albums deep, and he is like an outstanding writer. with his
Absolutely.
own style.
Absolutely.
Whether or not he learned whatever he learned from Idea, that dude blows me away every time he makes a new track. He gets better, and like he has a quote where he says, "About the best you can be with pens and pencils, though." You know, and that's fucking fact. And you know, he likes horror movies. Those references that nobody gets, I fucking
I feel
get.
that. I feel you. Yeah, you
I
got
get
that
it.
feeling.
Okay.
Plus,
And
his live show's dope. No, you guys will see
it's
it.
brutal. I mean, he's into fashion. He's into fashion. But he's still hard, man.
When he jumps down the crowd and starts spitting his fucking blonde hair, is like shaking
Wet
with his
blonde hair.
fucking bars,
No,
and he's just like almost having a seizure in there, but he's just spitting fucking bars.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then again, you know, I know I'm so fake 4 in the middle of my list, but Chesky.
Yeah.
Founder is number 4. Yeah. Founder of Fake
shit.
4. He does the folk hip hop. He came to Eau Claire, and I was like, I know this dude. He was in jail. Whatever. I heard all that stuff, and he got out, and I was just blown away. This dude is sensitive. This dude is hard. This dude is punk. This dude is folk. This dude is hip hop. This dude is amazing.
He's good. He's
Chesky.
fucking good. And the Santa video, what was it called? The Christmas Past.
Christmas Past, yeah.
That fucking was amazing.
It was funny, sad, and hardcore at the same time.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god, that was amazing. And then the one where he's like in a library or some shit, and he's got the mic and he's playing the acoustic, and then he kneels down and starts screaming or whatever. That was fucking amazing.
And then number 5 though is hard. Number 5 is like the tie of so many people, and it could go any way depending on my mood. But I'm gonna have to talk. Just for, not really because of his music, and I hated it when he first came out. And everyone's going to hate me for saying
What are you going to say? What the fuck are you going to say?
Kanye West.
Oh, shit. No,
I'm going to say it. I'm going
You're
to say it. I'm
right.
going to say it. Because, okay, you could talk. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, as a human
I get
being,
disappointed so easily, so fast.
Yeah.
But this dude's a visionary, and he does what he wants to do. And whether or not he's narcissistic, he's angry. If you listen to some songs, they will fucking move you. This dude sees the world a whole different way. And he's got the money, he's got the production, he's got the vision. And no, I don't think he'd probably be near the Kill version of my Fuck, Marry, Kill. But I respect his artist. I respect his art. When he does that weird shit, when he guts himself from the inside out, I don't know, man. I see a man that has taken his spleen and heart and put it on the fucking table.
Kanye is easy to hate on, but
Kanye
he's
can do
fucking
whatever he
amazing.
wants.
Beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy.
Yeah.
If we're talking top 5 albums, that's on there.
Shut up.
For sure.
Out of the house.
For sure.
Top 5 albums of all
Top
time.
5 albums of all time.
But this is the
Dark,
guy that
twisted
refuses to
fantasy.
even give Kevin Gates a shot. You know what I mean?
Kevin Gates is. Oh my
We're
God.
not talking Kevin Gates. We're talking about Kanye West. Get out of the house.
Same
dude.
guy that
Whatever,
wouldn't be able to
man.
see through Kanye's bullshit, wouldn't be able to see through Kevin Gates' bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck about Kevin Gates and his hateful fucking attitude either, man. Whatever, man.
I mean,
That's old school. Paul's old school hip hop, man. This is
yes.
like,
Hey, man. I listen to the new stuff too, man. But you know, there's few and far between that come that.
this motherfucker's only listened to 3 Kevin Gates songs.
which ones? The 2 phones?
Which maybe not even 3. How many Kevin Gates songs did you listen to?
Whatever ones you put in front of me, man. I didn't really care for them much
He's like
at all,
this.
dude.
I think
I
Gates
like my
is a
bitches
guilty
thugged
pleasure,
out.
though, right?
Didn't much care for them at all, man. But you know, that's all right. Different strokes, different folks. So
Yeah.
Gates is a guilty pleasure.
whatever, man.
We're talking too
Guilty
much.
pleasure, great stuff.
We're talking too much hip hop, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about lists, we're talking about stuff. So I briefly mentioned earlier that you're a shy guy, you have anxiety.
Yeah.
Let's talk mental disorders. You got them all, basically.
I wouldn't say I got them all.
Depression, OCD, crippling anxiety. You're a shut-in, possible alcoholic, possible anger issues. You
Yeah,
rap, so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
you're a narcissistic. You're a person.
Deep down, yeah.
What's
down,
going on
that's
with that? What's true? What's not true? How do you deal with anxiety, depression, OCD, being fucking crazy? Is it better nowadays that you've been rapping? How does it
better
affect your
now.
art? I want to hear about everything. What's really wrong with you, Will?
It's better now. I wouldn't say OCD. I feel like I would get a lot more done if I was a fucking OCD. Like,
You get a lot done, dude.
I feel like I've been lazy lately, but no, I think it's good now. Anxiety for sure, depression, wintertime, fucking shit creeps.
Yeah.
Gets me fucking. I'm a shut
Feel
in,
that.
man. Like sometimes I won't talk to you guys for
2 weeks. I think it's been 2 weeks since.
Sometimes a fucking month, like this past winter, months, like, and I fucking hate it. But yeah, shit sucks. I think it's a real thing.
For real.
I didn't think it was a real thing until the shit started happening. Like, I think it happened my whole life, but I just didn't recognize it as depression and anxiety and that sort of thing. And then when I realized what it was, I was like, holy shit, this shit fucking exists. Like, this shit's there, man. And then as far as the narcissistic thing, like, as a rapper, you have to be narcissistic.
You gotta have pride.
You fucking have to. So, like, deep down,
I like to call it pride.
It's pride. But yeah, you have to have that as a rapper. And I remember when you were telling me to fucking start doing songs again, and you're like, just fucking do it. Just
who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst thing?
You don't die with regrets.
Right. So it's a daily challenge. Some days are better than others, but like.
So what's the big one? Anxiety. I mean, when I first met you, you were coming into the bar. I was a bartender,
right?
And and then we talked about some shit, and you gave me some songs. We did a little fuck around thing, and then I showed it to the Wayward guys.
Yeah, we did.
And they were like, "Whoa, this dude's dope." And then and I was like, "Hey, man, we should get back into this." And you're like, "Nah."
Yeah.
And then I finally got you, and you were like, I'm gonna do this. You put in a lot of work, and then you fucking disappeared. I couldn't find you. You came back, and you said that you, like, seriously went to the fucking doctor.
Yeah, I mean, it fucking got dark there for a minute. Like, I think it was winter time or whatever. I think it was like spring going into winter. Just disappeared, man. Like, it's hard to explain, like, if you don't have it, but it's just crippling. Like, it's fucking crippling.
Right.
And it feels so stupid. Like, you feel dumb, and like, you get a call on your phone or a text, you just can't fucking answer it. Like, it just sucks. And
no, I'm afraid of phones. I get that. I know people that don't answer
and it's
phones.
So, like, people don't understand it. It's so fucking ridiculous.
That's anxiety, right?
It's both of them. They're just wrapped up together. Like, going to get your fucking haircut. You don't want to go because you don't want to. Terrified. You don't want to step outside of your house. You don't want to go sit in a chair with some fucking chick or dude cutting your hair and asking you weird small talk questions. You just can't do it, so you just fucking buzz your head in the mirror and shit. And you just stay inside and you watch Netflix. You don't fucking talk to nobody. You go and do your job because you fucking have to.
Yeah.
And you get
otherwise
money,
you'll be homeless and anxiety with depression, and then you'll have to deal with people all the time.
Right.
If you don't work.
Sucks. It sucks. And then you come out of it, and then you're like, you come out of depression, and you're like, holy shit.
This is making Paul drink now. Like, I think he's at, like, what are you at, 8?
He is 6.
Where this is the deep part of getting
But you come out of it and you're like, holy fuck! Like, how was I back there? Like, how did I think like that? How was I in that place? How did I not talk to my friends and my family? Yeah. And so it's just fucking weird. And you come out of it, you feel great.
So it's this big mix between depression and anxiety.
Yeah,
that
but
keeps
so
you
then
inside, and then you become a hermit.
Yeah,
and then you make everything worse, and you stop seeing the sun, and then your relationships falter, and then you feel
fucking crumble,
more like a failure.
Fucking crumble. Everything crumbles before you, and you know what's happening, but you just can't fucking do anything about it. It's so weird. And then the weird thing about it that you read is people be like, why don't you try harder? Why don't you try smiling?
No, this is what I always thought. And I still somewhat think of it. And it's like, okay, anxiety is being nervous. Mm-hmm. Depression is being sad. These are normal emotions.
They're normal emotions, and that's what I always thought. I was like, oh, depression.
And then, we put a label on it. Now it's a disease, and now it's or is it just a heightened version of being sad and nervous?
Right.
And and I'm not saying I don't have anxiety. I used to puke when I walked in packed rooms.
Right.
I used to be so nervous. I used to care so much what people thought of me.
Yeah.
And then I had my daughter. I gave birth to my daughter, and then once she got old enough for me to, like, feel her love,
right,
then no longer did I give a fuck, because no matter what, if I fail, I got a kid that's gonna think I'm cool until she's 12.
Oh shit, yeah.
So I stopped puking before shows. I stopped puking when I walked into packed bars. But I never said I had anxiety. The doctor told me I did. My psychiatrist that I met after I had my kid, I got rid of who I was. I started dressing from Old Navy. I got a shortcut. We got on food stamps. I started eating so much I got fat as hell.
Yeah.
And I started being a dad. I started watching American Idol and shit. Started watching television programs and like not doing anything. I moved to Menominee just because it was close enough to still be able to like, you know, get pot from my guy.
Right.
But then far enough away that I couldn't see these people every day, you know, and then I tried to be a good father.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then I lost who I was, and I went fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
I went crazy, and then
crazy.
You know, and after a while, I had to grow my hair out again. I had to get my beard. I had to get skinny. I wrote an album, and I performed it, and I found out who I was again. You know,
that's the thing about music is you go through that shit. And then, so you write about emotional stuff. So you can write about that. You can just tap into that fucking vein and find that, write about that. Maybe
that is why I don't have such a problem with depression and anxieties, because I do literally throw all that into my music.
You just fucking dive head first into it, dude.
When I'm not in my music, I got enough time. I'm just worried about money. Mm-hmm. I'm just worried about, you know, my dad's health. I'm worried about, you know, my friends' anxiety and shit, you know? Yeah. And, like, I just take all my anxiety, all my depression, all my sadness, which is there. I mean, you can see it in my fucking sad dog eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, I really don't carry that with me in my life. I mean, there are times where I sleep all day. If I make a mistake, I will sleep till 7.
Yeah, you handle it.
But then I'll wake up, I'll take a shower, and I'll clean that fucking negativity off me, and if I have to go out and get wasted drunk, I will. But usually I'll just get a beat or write a song, or just like watch like the most horrible horror movie, and then it'll be like, hey, could be worse.
Yeah, I always try to put it in perspective. That show Intervention, I used to watch that back in the day, and you'd watch that show and you're all like sad, depressed, and then you see these people's lives.
Yeah, it could be worse.
You're like, holy shit, this could be worse. I'm gonna go out and fucking take one. That could be
But isn't pain just, you know? Isn't pain's like eye of the beholder? Like these rich kids that grow up in suburb and their parents give them everything, and they got, you know, the PlayStations and all this stuff. And then they you know, internet goes down and these guys want to fucking kill themselves.
Yeah.
And then I know people.
Don't you want to kill yourself when the internet goes down?
I got people
slightly
that, you know, have been addicted to every drug, been fucked over, 1 foot. I don't actually, this isn't a true example, but, you know, people that have had horrible things happen to them, and they're just alive, and they're happy.
They're pliable, man.
You know, it's everybody's pain is just, you know, a different levels of how our life was and where we were brought up.
Yeah, I talked to a therapist, and one of the first things I said, I was like, I feel like a stupid fuck talking to you about my problems right now, because there's people starving in Africa, there's people on the fucking street.
How selfish am I?
How selfish of a fucking thing that I'm sitting here whining. Yeah, and then what she said is, everybody's got problems. You got problems.
Yeah.
I think it was Biggie. More money, more problems.
More money. Yeah, give me those kind of problems.
Give me those kind of fucking
That's a Joyner Lucas line right there. More money, more problems. I wish I had those kind of problems.
Yeah, I wish I had those kind of problems. But yeah, everybody's it's different levels, but everybody's fucking got problems, man.
Of course.
And it just, you know, it
sucks.
We gotta learn how to deal with them and all that stuff. So,
but the anxiety thing, I wouldn't have got up on stage if it wasn't for that fucking Carnage show.
Bam.
Cause I bailed on what, 2 fucking shows? Cause I
you were supposed to do little bits, and then
I was supposed to come up and do a verse or whatever.
We're gonna warm you up.
Yeah, and I just couldn't fucking do it. Couldn't fucking do it.
And then we were at the Mousetrap, and we had a little
you're
spot.
like, just show up, get drunk, have a fucking good time. Me and Paulie are fucking hooking shit up. Yeah. Carnage comes to help with the levels because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Right. And he just turns to me and says, "Fucking spit a little something." I was like, "Oh, fuck." And so I just spit whatever fucking verse, and he was like, "Damn, that's pretty tight right there." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I got off. And I got off, and I was like, "Dude, I'll open up the show if you want."
And then we drank tequila till the Wayward set, and there's some of the coolest pictures in the world of you downing tequila.
No, but you were like, "Yeah, all right, you can open." They put the red X on my hand. I just started
free beer.
The
free
which
beer
is
X.
A fucking mistake to do right off the bat. But I got up on stage and then started spitting 16. The worst fucking thing happened. I forgot my lyrics.
Yeah, it was okay.
You started
though.
spitting, and then I was like, "Oh, that wasn't a big deal." And then from then on, I was like,
No.
I still get nervous, but it's not like that. It's not puking. It's not bailing out.
Are you okay, Paul?
Yeah, I just gotta catch my breath.
He's chugging old mill right now.
I'm trying to get these old mills down in the time we got
chugging
live.
old Milwaukee's.
I don't know, like
What are we
6
at?
and a half,
6
7.
and then a big high life?
This is not even anything.
I'm actually like I'm like drinking this Red Bull with that beer, and it's
Red Bull, that ain't even alcohol.
I'm not like third line. I was going to get.
well, dude, you're the one that you're the test subject for this.
Hey, a lot of people. I don't even know what the test
Somebody's
is.
got to keep their
Paul's
shit
doing good.
together.
I don't know what the test is. You want to know what I think? I don't even think. So we're drinking.
So, well, anyways, okay. I got a fucking call coming in, but it's gonna be ignored.
I got to pee one more time.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be right back. Billy Ballads with us. Paul's getting wasted.
Yup.
We got the conclusion coming up, guys. All right, that's fine. All right, so we're back. All that stuff. We were just talking about anxiety, depression, all that stuff. Let's stay on mental disorders. As you guys know, I'm a huge horror movie fan. I find a lot of interest in serial killers. I mean, murder fascinates me. I want to know is if you were a killer or a movie monster, whatever the fuck you want to call it, what would you be like? Who would you kill? What would you use to kill them? What would you do with the carcass after they were dead? Let me hear the whole story, the whole plot. You're a killer, movie monster, murderer. You gotta kill somebody. How you gonna do it?
Okay.
What's your fucking name gonna be? Like, let's go deep into the dark mind of Will Strange, the killer.
I need to kill somebody.
Well, you don't need to kill. Not even a specific person. You know, like
no,
who you gonna be most like? How you gonna get rid of the body? What kind of killer would you be? You know, you gonna be like one of those guys that kills hookers? Are you gonna kill vegans? Are you gonna kill? What are you gonna do? You know, are you gonna kill bad? Are you gonna be a good guy that kills bad people?
Guys, I didn't want to say this, but I'm the Zodiac killer.
Nice.
They didn't know till now. I'm telling you right now, it's official. I'm the Zodiac killer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
that's me.
Are we talking metaphorically?
Why about the Zodiac?
No, I'm talking about for real.
Like
I killed all those people.
But they made a movie and they said who that was.
Right. But they didn't think to look in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Which you would have thought that would have been the first place they'd look.
Right. But they didn't. I just watched the movie and I saw Jake Gyllenhaal. And I was like,
what about
these
the
motherfuckers are stupid as shit. I'm right here. No, but
what about that Zodiac you like the most? Come on. I mean,
I like that he didn't get caught. That's crazy, right?
Okay.
I actually
how
didn't.
He had some crazy
how-
things he did. Though.
I didn't watch the end.
It's weird that you can kill people and not fucking get caught. That's fucking crazy.
Taunt the
right?
press.
There's an easy way. There's an
Do
easy
all this
way
stuff.
to not
I mean,
get
Okay, so if I
yeah,
had
the
to,
all you
Zodiac
have to
did
do-
not. The Zodiac called the press, taunted them with letters.
taunted them.
This
and
man
he's still
put himself
fucking
out there, right?
He's still out there.
Well, you guys were saying it's so crazy to not get caught. All you have to do is to go somewhere you've never been,
Right.
not talk to anyone, kill somebody you don't know,
Yeah.
and then never go back there.
That's true.
Is that not how easy
They
it
got
is?
Bill Marquardt down in Florida, right? Like he did that, and they charged him on that. I'm pretty sure.
Did they? I don't know.
He's a fucking.
I feel like the
lunatic.
most people
they
that
just
have
took
that
a look at
same
him.
look
they're
at murder or not murderers. Like it's like yeah, you can figure out the perfect crime, but we're not gonna do it. Like
Right,
I don't know.
right.
It's like,
No,
you
we're
know,
not gonna.
I don't know. It's,
But well, it's good.
Paul can't do this.
I've been watching forensic.
Our
Files
very
lately.
lovely
Come
Pearl
on
just
now.
brought us shots of something.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure
Pirate.
what it is.
What is
No,
this?
Paul, you're doing beer today. You're doing beer. Wait, after
What's
this,
that?
That's
Over there.
That's something that you can't have because you're beer drunk. Chug a beer. Cheers your beer. This sucks.
Cheers for
It
beer.
sucks being the co-host, dude.
No, not really.
I mean, I don't know.
Salute.
Billy, do you think we should let him
Salute.
do the shot? I mean, I don't know. Does anybody give a fuck about the rules?
I don't give a fuck about the rules. Dude, let
All
him do
right,
the
Paul,
shot.
if you want to do it, you
One
do
thing
it.
we know about Wayward is we do not give a fuck about the
Yeah.
rules.
Well,
Do
this.
not give a fuck about the rules.
All right.
Whatever.
Cheers.
All right,
Okay,
salute.
Paul, Paul's gonna do a little liquor with his beer.
Little liquor.
Salute.
So So I'm starting to feel like that was a dumb question. So you're the Zodiac killer, and that's how you do it. You'd fuck with the press.
Fuck with the press. I taunt them. If I had to get God,
secret codes.
shit.
Is that rum?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
well,
not
He's okay.
I expected tequila.
Well,
That's another episode.
he was gonna bring that George Clooney tequila.
I was gonna bring the George Clooney tequila. I fucking forgot. I'm kind of feeling drunk as shit now. Like,
Yeah, well, that's gonna kick in, especially because it's liquor we don't normally do.
Getting rid of body though. If we're gonna be honest.
Yeah, how would you do it?
You get a fucking pen of pigs. You fucking get pigs because they will fucking.
Well, is that because you watch Snatch
Because I watch
Brick
Snatch and whatever Casino.
and Hannibal?
Brick
Yeah,
Top.
but it's true.
Is that literally the best way?
Yeah, because they'll eat fucking bone, dude. Like,
Right.
they'll get rid of.
Yeah, but then
You gotta
also
have
like
a
bodies are
pen.
disappearing, and then where do we go? The guy that knows the people with the pigs. I don't know. I feel like it's such.
You gotta have the long.
That's
one.
everybody's fucking answer, Bill.
You got a pig pen?
Well,
How are you gonna get a pig pen?
I mean, you got to get it upstate. You got to get it
How
far
you gonna
away.
get
You
a
got to
pig
try. I mean, it's a
pen?
whole process. So
You gotta get some
it's why I'm
pigs.
too lazy to kill someone. I'm fucking too lazy.
I heard that the new best way is dissolving it in acid.
Right, but did you see fucking
The whole-
Breaking Bad where you
Well,
bust through
yeah.
the
Well,
fucking
now we all know. Well, I guess look at me be cliche again.
second floor, dude? He busts through the floor and all of a sudden.
Is there another way to get rid of a body besides the two we just said?
I
I mean, you could blow up a car. I mean, I always thought putting a dead
You
body in a car,
fucking- what
drive
you
it off
do-
a cliff.
is you go to a construction site and bury him in cement. They'll fucking never know.
Just leave it where it lay.
Oh,
Just
I like
Just
cement. I
fucking-
like the cement answer.
cement, man. They'll never find him.
Yeah, but
the fucking Chinese Great Walls filled with skeletons.
Yeah, but
you know?
anywhere there's cement being laid, there's also, Google in the sky can see that.
Yeah, I mean, any
Google
big,
and Sky
big
sees
brothers
everything.
everywhere, bro. They can't escape it. They're gonna put chips on us soon, and we ain't even gonna find out about it.
The desert seems to be about the best.
The desert.
Nobody goes out there and fucks around. The woods, yeah, the woods are good.
So basically,
I mean, get out of there and do some shit. I don't know. You bury it somewhere. There's a lot of bodies out there nobody's ever found, right?
Probably.
I feel like maybe the best answer is to just leave it where it is.
Just
Make
leave
it
it
look
where
like
it
a
is.
suicide or frame someone
That's
else.
sketchy. That's tough. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Find a
Have
piece
you
of
watched
shit that
Forensic
people
Files? This is bullshit.
want
Right.
in jail.
If you
They will find your dick hair.
If you
on
wanna
it,
kill
and
somebody-
you will be done.
Maybe.
if you want to kill somebody,
Yep.
you
Some
just
shit's
gotta
gonna
find
happen.
it.
So basically, the headline after Billy kills somebody is copycat Zodiac killer taunts,
Yes.
plays game,
Yep.
is not as smart as he thought he was,
Sends
Set-
code into the fucking Chippewa Herald.
mails dead body to pig farm,
Right.
intercepted in mail.
Intercepted in Jim Falls.
Yeah, Jim balls. Yeah.
It's intercepted there.
Found a beer.
Arrested, going to jail
So-
for life.
so
I
from
would
de-
fuck it up any way you go about it. I would fuck it up.
You can't.
I mean,
be
I think
clean
you.
enough.
I don't feel like anybody besides like rich people can get away with that anymore.
You can't be clean enough. Hell no.
Or if you do that one simple thing that I said and go somewhere you've never been, don't talk to
Right,
anyone,
right.
leave without
I just
saying
fly
anything,
over to Siberia
and never go back.
and just fucking
Never go back.
never go back.
Okay, from death to beyond death. Does the dirtiest rapper in Wisconsin believe in life after? Do you worship anything other than your porno collection? Do you
Which
visit
is
any
immaculate.
altars, or is your altar the only altar you have a cardboard box of Liney's original?
Here, so
I don't know.
these
cut
questions
out
are
a
amazing.
Electra.
This is dope. I like this.
Thanks. I mean,
Um,
it's a little written. It's part written.
I love it. I love it. So if you would have asked me a year ago, I hate religion. I fucking hate organized religion. I think it had its place in history, and now it's just a bane on humans. We don't need it no more because now we're beyond that.
We're too smart for it.
We're too
It's fun.
fucking smart for it. But then you start looking at the universe, right? Like we're just a grain of sand on a grain of sand.
Yeah, but
on
the
a
world was
fucking
better
grain of
back
sand.
when we weren't smart enough for it. Weren't too smart for it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, religion had its fucking place, for sure. And I used to be a straight atheist. I came up as a Lutheran. I had to go to fucking Sunday school. I was communed. I went through communion. I went through confirmation or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Talked to the pastor. I sat down and I was like, I can ask him whatever I want. And they're like, yeah. And I sat down with the pastor. I was like, dinosaurs. That's what I said. I just said dinosaurs. And he goes, the bones are put there to test your faith. And I said, that's fucking bullshit.
Oh,
and I remember sitting in...
Wait, what?
I remember sitting in fucking Sunday school and they're talking about burning bushes and all this crazy shit.
But okay.
And I was like, how the fuck do you guys believe this shit? And you're gonna make fun of me for playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Answer me this though, Billy. Have you ever seen a goddamn dinosaur bone?
I
mean, are you telling me that you're gonna believe these scientists you've never met, these bones you've never seen, but you're not gonna believe the fucking the pastor?
Yep. I'm gonna believe scientists.
Are you telling me that we have more of a right to believe what scientists are the lies?
Yes.
The government says scientists said over.
There's a thing called the scientific method, and I will believe in that more than anything else on Earth. But it comes to a point where in the universe and the planets and the fucking galaxy, it gets so big that it's like, why the fuck are we here? And that ties into fucking depression, anxiety, and shit. It's like existential shit.
So self-aware.
Why the fuck are we here? And you think about that shit, and I like to rap about that sort of shit. And then it's called you're not atheist, but agnostic. So you think there's something bigger than you,
but you don't care.
but he doesn't give a fuck if gay people get married or how much you masturbate.
Well, no. Well, what is the definition of atheism and agnostic? I thought
Agnostic
atheist is a person.
There could be something there, but you're not sure.
But you're not
You can't
sure.
prove
It's
it
I'm
either
not
way.
sure, or
I'm
There's
not
something
sure.
bigger
and then
than
I don't
me.
care.
Which is, I think, where most
No, there's
people fall
something
into.
bigger
No,
than me.
You do
but
care.
You do care. It's bigger than you. You don't care, but it's not going to control your life. It doesn't control politics. It doesn't control,
You don't know what it
like
is.
what I said, like whether gay people get married or how much you masturbate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's agnostic. Atheist is like, you're like, fuck that. There's no God. There's no higher
I
power.
don't know. Pearl, can we fact check this?
Agnostic is allowing it to be there.
Can you
Is
pull up the
is
definition
allowing
of
it to be
atheism?
there
It's
for
basically,
sure, for sure.
And
it could be,
agnostic,
but you're
real
not
quick?
sure.
I'm gonna
That's
fact
the
check
questioning.
this.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think
for sure.
atheism is one
Atheism
of them's
is
I'm not
not-
sure, and I thought one of them was I don't care.
No, atheist is there's nothing there.
Nothing.
No, nothing
we're
higher.
organisms.
We're
we
dirt.
Just exist.
Agnostic
we're dirt,
is
and
saying-
we're dirt.
We're dirt.
I'm not sure, but there could be.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Which
we're
I
gonna
think
have Pearl
most
fact
people
check it.
actually fall into
So that's what I think. But
because you don't know.
I respect all religions. I respect everything. Anything anybody
Yeah.
wants to believe, I fucking highly respect that.
Yeah.
But if
get
you
along.
come in my face about it,
Oh yeah, you knock on my
It's-
fucking door on fucking.
you
Thursday.
knock on my fucking door and I open
Ask
up.
me if I found it. No, but I'm gonna go find my gun.
I'm
Just
gonna, it's
kidding.
just like
Either
go
one day we're
fuck
gonna
yourself,
find out
You know what I
or
mean?
not.
It's like fuck you. Like
Okay, so an atheist, they have a position that either affirms the non-existence of gods or rejects theism. When defined more broadly, atheism is the absence of belief in deities.
yeah.
Right,
Okay,
right.
and agnostics is claim either that there is not possible to have an absolute claim either that it is not possible to have an absolute or certain knowledge of God or gods. Alternatively, that while individually certain may be possible, they personally have no knowledge of a supreme being.
Right.
So it's like,
I don't know.
nobody knows. Agnostics is like, nobody knows. I think that's kind of, I don't care.
No,
Or maybe-
no. I mean, I
No, no.
I accept. You could call it agnostic or whatever. I think there's a higher power. There's gotta be, dude. There's
So atheist is
fucking-
just a lack of belief, and agnostic is, hey, nobody knows.
You think so?
Right. I think there's gotta be a higher power there.
I lean more
Fucking
towards the
has to be.
atheistic side.
Do you?
Ugh.
It's
tough
it's
one.
just
You
so
always gotta leave open the option.
there's the
of
Big Bang, but
something.
something had to cause that, man. And what is that?
I'm
whatever,
not saying one or
we're-
the other. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I don't want to say
no,
anybody's
nobody's right. Nobody's wrong.
because
We'll
we
never
really
know.
don't know. So maybe that does make me.
We
sound
will know
agnostic,
in the
but,
end.
But
Hopefully,
We all
Hopefully.
gonna know.
But all I'm saying is that I don't fucking believe
I'll see you
anything.
there.
I don't believe anything anybody tells me. I don't believe, evolution makes sense.
It makes sense to me, and so I
Evolution
choose
is
to believe in
scientifically
it.
It
proven.
makes fucking
If
sense.
they prove me wrong
but,
with the scientific method, I'll be like.
but you know how
"What?"
many motherfuckers are lying to us?
Right. Right.
It's not just Christians, Catholics, Lutherans.
Yeah, but I mean, Charles Darwin wasn't getting paid by Nike.
Scientists generally don't lie.
Did Jesus get paid by Nike?
Maybe.
I mean, I bet if he was around, he'd be sponsored. He'd be
sponsored.
standing next to LeBron James
Yeah.
and Aaron Rodgers.
Jordan 50s on.
Aaron Rodgers isn't Nike, I don't think, but
fucking Jesus would be sponsored by Nike.
he should be.
For
Would he
sure.
play every sport?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, what do you think Jesus would be best at? I mean, would he
Water
would his
polo.
best sport be baseball?
Olympics.
Water polo.
He would be the all-around Olympian,
Gold medal
everything.
For sure. For sure.
He would like jump in the race water, split water, and just walk down. He'd run. He'd run while Phelps was swimming.
Yeah. Phelps would be swimming next to him and he'd just fucking divide
He would
his
just
shit.
and then float to the other end.
Yeah.
Whatever. He'd run the rings with the Iron Cross, man.
I don't know. I heard he, I don't know. Is he a magician or is he, who knows?
Here's the thing though, like, you look back at history and I guess motherfuckers don't mention Jesus a lot. They don't mention him.
Not a historical figure.
Okay. Well, okay, so let's get off the God thing. I mean, I'm actually uncomfortable. Okay? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
it's
we're gonna get
thing.
persecuted for this shit if we,
We might all go to hell for this podcast.
Well,
We all
if
might
it's
go to
there,
hell.
I
think we're
all of
already
you.
going
Pearl,
there
I'm
already,
sorry
right?
you can't come to that party. I'm sorry you won't. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe she's got a lot of life left to her. But if we were judged right now, it was nice knowing you.
I'll skate the mini ramps
I
in
think
hell.
we might.
We might. Anyways, okay. So let's get back to your persona,
Back to
your moniker, Billy Ballads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have to get in the mindset to perform as Billy Ballads?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay. So when you go on stage, you get in a mindset, you get drunk, you think about all the things you say, and you try to become this character.
Right.
Is Billy Ballads a character?
It's more recording than the stage presence. So the stage presence is something I still struggle with.
Yeah.
And so when I get up on stage, I gotta hit the stage at about 3 beers. And this is gonna sound fucking weird to people, but I have to be at like 3-4 beers. Same as
So we are at 3 or 4 beers right now, right? Me and you.
We're like 7.
With that
8,
shot, we're deep.
Who's 3
I'm
4?
deep right now.
I'm not done with the question right now.
Right,
so
okay.
you have to change. I knew that.
Gotta change. Gotta.
Okay.
Gotta.
Can we talk to Billy Ballads?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah, can we Billy Ballads?
No, he's here, dude. He's
Like
like,
Billy Ballads or William Strange.
I want William Strange to leave right now.
he's gone, dude. He fucking
William
left,
Strange,
dude.
the
He's
fuck
gone.
out of the room, right? All right.
He's
Okay.
gone.
So what's
talking
up, Billy?
Billy.
What's new? What's new, Billy?
Not much. Suck a dick, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude.
That's my man right there.
Beef brisket or pulled pork?
Beef brisket. Every fucking time. Never fucking around. Never fucking around.
Okay.
But pulled pork's my shit.
I mean, pulled pork comes up in your
hookers or
lyrics a
strippers?
lot.
Hookers, strippers. Hookers every time because they go all the way, dude. Strippers.
Because you can just ask a hooker to strip,
Right.
but they're not as good.
Strippers is like, I got a boyfriend and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hookers?
Okay.
No.
Hookers are pulled pork.
Good fucking question.
No, hookers are beef brisket.
Yeah, right. Hookers are beef brisket. I mean,
every fucking time.
beef
there
brisket.
you go. There you go.
Holy shit. Beef brisket. Every fucking
You
time.
ladies got
Every
to
time,
go.
every time.
I ain't got
Okay.
some beef brisket.
Okay, so you got invited to a party, Billy.
Yeah.
Paul, he's
No, I didn't get invited to a party, dude. I just fucking showed up.
I called
know
you
what I
up.
mean? I fucking showed up. I just showed up.
People are like, how the fuck did you get here? Right?
Do you really steal the silverware every time you go to a party?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. If you don't want it stolen, fucking lock it away or nail it down.
Should be hidden.
I'll take an upper decker.
Can you smell silver in someone's
everything
drawer?
valuable.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's
Okay,
fucking
so-
gone. It's in the pawn shops. I call Rowdy Row.
Call the boys up.
Call the boys up.
I'm Chum and Rowdy Row.
Chippewa. Let's get it.
Let's go to Chippewa.
There's a party going on, and we're getting paid tonight.
All right. I mean, I you do have the same voice as
Same voice. It's
just nobody gives a. I no longer give a fuck.
right. So
Your
like
poor family.
recording is every
Recording.
time I'm recording or writing, I gotta get in the Billy Ballads mindset. I fucking gotta get into that.
Yeah.
And that's how I record. So I can't always record
All right.
So anytime somebody wants to do a track or something, it's like I gotta fucking.
Yeah, I'm a dirtbag.
I gotta go home and fucking catch.
I mean,
a
you
bus.
are the dirtiest rapper I know.
That's what I want to.
That's what
in Eau Claire. That's what I want to do.
Dirty is dirt.
Like rap to me is fun. It's gotta be fun. And even though I fucking all that depression, anxiety shit, I gotta fuck with the funny shit.
Oh, jeez, Paul.
Hey,
Did you just fall over?
no, man, I'm still right here.
Where you going?
He's good. He's good.
I drank about 10. I gotta piss.
But 10 big.
Jake.
No, but you
He's
gotta
gotta
fuck
piss.
around. You gotta fuck around, and that's how I.
Pizza. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't make much difference.
You know, thank you for the pizza, by the way. You guys are great hosts. We are at Paul's house, by the way. Let's go.
Yeah. Shout out to
up
Polly's
pizza.
house. Shout out to Polly's house. No, but I gotta fuck around. I gotta fuck around when I rap, and that's how I fucking express myself.
Yeah.
I have to. And what, like, we've done tracks now where I'd be serious.
And since we're halfway back into William and Billy's still there in your head, I think you could have been more of Wild Billy. I mean,
But I'm still holding back because we're just like,
yeah, it's just real life.
Right.
It's William is here today. It's not Billy.
But I mean, we've been out where
Yeah,
been
I've
full
met Billy.
Right, you've met him.
Yeah,
You've met him.
it was like night was up. We were in the streets.
Yeah,
It was like, get up, we gotta get out of here before the cops come. And you were like, they don't need to go anywhere.
The fucking ROD's lurking in the background.
I'm excited.
somewhere.
I'm excited to meet, Billy again. But this is kind of like for Billy and for William.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many times do you defecate a day on average?
Oh my god, dude, I shit a lot, dude. I fucking shit a lot.
Like, is it every morning? Is it in the middle of the night when you're sleeping? Is it just after every meal?
I probably shit average, which I've heard this is abnormal. Like, I probably shit 5 times a day.
For real? Like little shits?
Sometimes, dude, it depends, dude. It all depends. If I was drinking Lonnie's, like, tomorrow morning,
It's gonna be wet.
gonna be wet. It's gonna be loose.
What's
and
gonna
it's
be
gonna
wet?
be it's gonna be wet. It's gonna be loose. It's gonna be freaking.
Paul just went to pee.
What's gonna be wet?
I asked him how many times he defecates a day.
Paul, be honest.
Oh, what?
Paul, be honest. Number 1 or number 2?
What do you mean?
What did you just do?
What'd you just do?
Oh man, I just took a slash, man. That's the number 1, man. I just pissed all over.
That
A
means number
slash?
2. That
Did you
means
just
number
call
2.
it a slash?
Go for
Slash sounds like a little bit
go
of
for
both.
Slash, right?
Like a little bit of piss came out my ass. That's what a
Well, I'm
slash.
part British, man. You asked the
Jesus.
Brits, man. Slash.
Look.
Slash. Do you think I really could
Smoke a
pinch one off
fag,
in
know
that
how to
time?
take a slash.
I could have pinched one off in that time. It's not enough time.
Well, I'm not talking about jerking off. Right?
Right.
Well,
No, pinch one off.
Oh, pinch one. Okay.
We don't even understand what the fuck he's saying, British people.
More brubs. More brubs.
You know. Never mind.
I love you to death, Paul.
Hey, who's drinking beer? This guy.
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck yeah. Fuck
you're drinking more than me. I'll give you that.
That's because that's my job today.
This is fucking fun.
No,
Apparently-
I've noticed that, like, because lately I haven't been doing like any drugs at all,
Tomorrow the dog's
and
doing
so I've been
heroin.
eating a lot more, and I've been doing very small shits after every time I eat something.
Low rabbit poops. Right?
Well, no, they're long and
That's
skinny.
a clog in your
Long
intestine.
and skinny, yeah.
And then it's like I was like, did something come out of me? Because I kind of have a loose ass.
Right.
I don't know. I actually haven't seen that many. Dudes
From
bottom.
what?
I'm just, I feel like out of all of us, I'd be the one with the loosest ass.
Yeah.
Lose his asshole.
And I don't know,
Okay.
but you just said you defecate 5 times a day, so actually you could be the
5
one with the looser
times?
ass.
I poop a fucking lot.
And this man's in medicine.
You need a lot of personal time to shit that much.
Is this what we need to be doing?
You know what it is? It's probably that every time you have to poop a little, you just poop, and everybody
Yeah,
else
yeah. I don't
saves
back it
it
up.
for that
I back it
one
up.
big poop where I have
So
to poop.
you have access to
Every
poop
time
5
you
times
poop,
a day.
you don't like have to poop.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm
he has
fucking
access to
I'm
it.
bored.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna
poop.
take
He's
a
gonna play
shit because
some-
I
got a
could.
lot
Some
of free
crossword
time, I'll tell you.
puzzles. He's gonna sit down.
Yeah, I got a lot of free
Yeah.
time. I just poop.
That's what I'm saying.
when
You got
I need
access to poop.
Yeah. I got access to poop.
I mean, if I had all day, I'd poop
I
all
can
day,
talk
so.
about pooping.
This question
all
is
fucking
probably
day.
gonna get cut. Okay.
No.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
let's just have a moment of silence, and if this stays in,
Okay.
beautiful. If it doesn't, I
Beautiful.
hope it doesn't. I was even just not gonna say this one.
All right. Let's,
Just-
But I got
Yeah,
2
say
questions left.
let's do it.
You're my homie. Let's say you were stuck in a situation where you had to do one of 2 things. Kill your father or have sex with your mother.
Oh my god. Shit.
Jesus.
I mean, this isn't a question I've
Kill
asked a lot
yourself.
of people. No, like, look, if you don't do it, it's just you're gonna have to. The devil's gonna make you do both of them.
Oh Lord, this is not...
So you could pick one, or you can be forced to do both of them. You're either gonna bang your mom, or you're gonna kill your father.
I know what I do.
I mean, this is why I said we were gonna cut this.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I can't.
You can't answer it?
I can't
Because
do
this
that
could
one.
come back. You might do politics.
Yeah, this one I can't do that one.
That's what is that? Freudian's theory? What? Who's the guy that said everybody
Freud,
wants to fuck their mother
Sigmund
and
Freud.
kill their father?
Sigmund Freud.
Freud.
Yeah.
And I just like, if it's true, what one's more important? Which one, as humans, are we more bound to kill our fathers? Or, I mean, I think I have more of a strong urge to kill my father.
I think
than to
that's
fuck
different.
women that are like my mother.
It's different. But they say the chicks you meet are
Looking for their father.
well, yeah.
What?
But the chicks you're attracted to are like your mom.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
So, that puts me in
Psychology is fucking crazy.
That's not
man.
true.
I'm a psychologist. I think I'm a philosopher, not a psychologist. I'm a philosopher.
Philosopher, for sure.
I'm a full-on rapist, a philanthropist. I love that word.
Philanthropist.
Full-on rapist. Sunny in Philadelphia.
Full-on.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a sociopath too.
No, I can't answer
That's a
that
fucked
one.
up question, and I
can't answer that.
I wasn't even gonna say it because I was like ashamed of myself for actually putting that on the question.
No, I respect that.
But your answer is to not answer, and you just got forced to do both if you were in that situation.
Right.
But at least you didn't have to choose.
Yeah. No,
If this is just something bad that happened to you.
I can accept that psychology is way too fucking crazy thing. It's beyond me. I can't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that was uncalled for me.
Fuck it. No, it's all good.
It's all good. He's okay. Paul's pissed at me too. I think he's thinking about that shit. He's got to put himself in that.
I was like, shit.
I know what I do.
Anyways. Okay, so you don't smoke weed. Hold on. I think that's weird. Okay, and that's not weird to anybody besides people that smoke a bunch of weed.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like, oh, you don't smoke weed? Well, that's fucking weird.
Right.
It isn't the people that don't smoke weed. You know, I already kind of asked you. You're not gonna get high with us, right? You're not gonna smoke weed.
I mean, right,
he's a man.
Like it's
Let's
profession.
We're gonna move on from this too. We're radio actors. This isn't real. We're not actually smoking weed. We're pretending.
right. Exactly.
We're gonna jump on to the next
Angel
portion
fart.
of the show, right? We're gonna jump on to the new portion of the show. Paul, how many beers were you at?
7, 8. I don't know.
7, 8. I don't know. And then he
A lot. Plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Okay. So
You hear the sound?
I think everybody knows. I think everybody's known. Okay, Bill. So, I kind of put you on blast earlier. We talked about some things we like, some things we don't like. I know you have hate in your heart. It's time to play a little game called Put Someone on Blast. It's a little time set aside in the show for you to complain, bitch, rant, call someone out, however you want to look at it. What or who pisses you off the most about the world right now? You don't have to say anybody that you know. You could talk about celebrities. You could talk about frames. Like let's put somebody on blast right now. Like if you had a place to just rant and bitch about something that pisses you off the most. Like, what pisses you off right now, man?
It's not a person, individual. It's fucking people.
Just like humanity as a whole, or just
humanity as a fucking whole, man.
Society or humanity? Because humanity's kind of beautiful. Society,
not humanity. Society. I can't. They're fucking so fucking stupid. I can't stand the fucking stupidity of society right now. Like, I can't stand politics. It's so fucking dumb, the fact that there's two parties and you fucking gotta join one and think that way.
They're not that different.
And they're both fucking stupid. It's so dumb. I can't, when I get behind the wheel.
So do politics actually, like, make society, though?
It shouldn't, but I guess.
Fuck yeah, they do.
It does, but it's
because I think TV makes society.
TV shapes it. TV shapes it for sure, but like this.
TV has so much more of an influence on the world as fucking politics do.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you see some politician on SNL getting fucking parodied,
Wow.
you're gonna think of him that way for
Yeah,
sure.
that's-
For sure. Like,
I know more about Alec Baldwin as Donald Trump as I know about
You
Donald
need to
Trump.
educate
right.
yourself.
I mean,
then.
we all know Donald Trump's a piece of stupid shit. Like, he's a stupid, dumb piece of shit.
Well, we always knew that.
Yeah, everybody knew that, and
But something happened where we found the two worst,
Two words. I couldn't vote for either of them.
and it was like the only way one of these guys can win is if we put them up against the other.
Yeah, I couldn't vote for either of them. I fucking hated both
I
of
didn't
them.
vote.
I
I
hated
didn't vote.
Donald Trump more, but I fucking also hated Hillary. I can't stand her, man.
Paul's getting sweaty. He don't want to
Yeah,
talk about
Paul's-
politics. Hey, he's putting somebody on blast, and he's putting the whole system on
I'm
blast.
I don't
We're
give a
not-
fuck.
We're
Are
not
you
talking
fucking
about our
kidding me?
political views. We're just saying that we hate the way the politics are ran. these
I
days.
hate politics. I hate
society. He hates the
Hate
media.
It. Hate it.
Do you hate the media?
Yeah, I mean, they're,
I
they're
mean,
all
you're-
biased.
what?
They're all fucking biased, man. It's all
Are you?
biased.
Is Billy Ballads a little biased though? Maybe.
Billy Ballads is biased. Yeah. Fucking biased.
William
Yeah,
Strange
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
that biased though.
No.
I think it's cool that we differentiate the difference between you
For sure, you have to.
because this is a character you play.
It is a character, but I
But
think
there's a lot of your heart in
Yeah.
this character.
there's a lot. You pour a lot of your heart into rap, and that's like going back to like playing a character. It's rap. You play a character, and that's why I fucking love rap music. That's why I love every genre of music. I love country. I love fucking bluegrass.
Not new country.
Not new country. New country is
It's hip-hop.
dog shit.
It's just bad
They
hip hop.
want to be hip hop,
Yeah.
dude. It's just like G seed. It's fucking dog shit.
Horrible.
And they're trying to be rappers, and they're not.
So
Anyway.
when did country music get bad? Was it like?
It started with Garth Brooks, and then it got worse from there.
Are you saying Garth Brooks is bad?
No, it started with him. It started to.
Like he
He started,
inspired
and it was
shit
like, oh,
country.
Garth Brooks is the shit. No, he's fuck. He
I
just
like the
fucked
Thunder
it all
Rolls.
up. He just. It was,
Garth Brooks is one of the only superstars in America that doesn't have a scandal yet.
right. No,
In
he's a
5
good
years,
dude.
if he
I'm
didn't
sure he's a
rape
good
people,
dude.
I'm gonna be amazed.
I'm sure he's a good
He's
dude.
the last wholesome
No, it
dude.
started. It
that is
started.
immortalized
It
in
started
America.
to go south with him. Like after him.
Tell me, what did he go
Fucking
south of it, man? I think he should.
No, not Garth Brooks himself. I mean,
He
like,
was the last great.
average
country
dude
singer.
in country now heard Garth Brooks, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do that shit."
The thunder rolls
And now it's,
and the lightning strikes.
dude, it's fucking dog shit. Dude, it's pop music, dude. It's fucking
I like
pop
Garth
music.
Brooks, but yeah, this new shit is bad.
It's bad. I listen to.
Is there anybody making? There's a new Hank album, right? That's supposed to be good.
Hank Williams Jr.?
Yeah, didn't he come out like Hank
Hank
4?
There's
Or
Hank
third.
3.
Hank 3. I said 4.
Hank 3's alright.
Okay.
Jerry Jeff Walker. That's country music. If you want to listen to fucking
Now, is Jamie Johnston good? Or Johnson? See, that's how much I don't know about country.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot about country.
What
I
are we
listen to
talking
old ass country.
Yeah. No, Johnny Cash, right? Is that country?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Johnny
Highwayman?
Cash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Highwayman. I was a highwayman.
Yeah. No, who are the...
Well,
Okay,
no,
so
so
it's Johnny
Johnny
Cash,
Cash.
Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson. Who's the other motherfucker?
Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy I couldn't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of.
Really?
Waylon is dope.
He's the best
What is
one?
that? Is the-
So Chris
No.
Christopherson is the one who
Was in the
basically-
Blade movie.
He wrote all them fucking songs, basically.
Right, but he was the worst singer.
He was
No,
just shit faced
man.
all the time, I think.
Oh, okay.
He was dope. But it was
Is
Johnny
he-
Cash,
Christopher-
Chris Christopherson,
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson, and
And
Waylon.
Waylon
Is
Yeah.
Waylon Jennings still alive?
I was a sad
The only one left of them is Willie Nelson.
Willie
He's
Nelson.
87 years old.
Yeah.
Chris
Bubble wrap
Christopherson
him.
is alive?
No, they're all dead.
He played at the State Theater 4 months ago.
No, he didn't.
Chris
All
Christopherson
I
is
remember-
alive.
Wait.
He was in the fucking Blade movies.
No,
Can we get a fact check, bro?
Arlo Guthrie played at State Theater.
No, Chris
None of the
Christopherson.
Highwaymen are
did.
alive except for Willie Nelson.
I will bet money right now.
Go ahead. He's the last one
Oh,
alive.
I think you're right. I think you might be right.
No, you're not.
I don't think he's.
Chris
You're not-
Christopherson
I think
Chris
Chris
from
Christopherson's
Highwaymen
I think he's alive.
is alive and butchering Highwaymen songs somewhere at a
Good
small
luck with
State
that.
Theater.
But what was the point I was trying to make about country music?
Willie Nelson is the
We were
last one
talking
alive.
about media. I asked you if you hated media, and you were
Yeah,
like, "I like all.
yeah,
I like.
yeah.
I like art. I like media.
Yeah, I like all genres.
But is art media or is media not art? He's alive
It can
as
be.
fuck. Yeah.
It can be. Yeah. Okay. Chris Kusavs.
He's alive.
You're right. He was.
Waylon Jennings is dead though. Rest in peace. Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, Waylon Jennings is
He's for sure dead.
Oh, he died like 2 years ago or a year ago, right?
Huh?
I think Waylon just died.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fact check.
R.I.P.
God, I knew you'd have a job, Pearl.
R.I.P. Waylon, I think he just died.
Yeah, rest in peace to Johnny Cash in, that guy, because that was country.
Dope.
I would do
shit.
country if
Dope
we
shit.
if we had
Dope
somebody that could. I mean, we would wrap it up.
Country was good, dude. Listen to Jerry
Is
Jeff
he
Walker.
alive?
and you're
Is
fucking-
Waylon Jennings
Waylon
alive?
Jennings died in 2002.
So that
I don't
wasn't
know,
a couple years ago.
A couple years, but yeah.
Like,
But anyway,
shit, that was 15 years ago.
fuck the media except for like music.
He died when I was 16 years old. That wasn't yesterday.
No, 2002 was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That was
was
15 years ago.
15 years ago. I was 16 years old.
Wait, what'd you say?
2002.
Oh, 2002. I thought she said 12.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that
2012.
was a long time ago. Anyways, Highwayman. I was a highwayman.
Long
I'm
On
not
the
sure.
river, I did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, so like, so this is the same thing, but the opposite. Mainly because I don't want this podcast just to be 100% negative. I mean, we are good people, whether or not you're gonna believe that from what you heard us say and everything tonight. I think we're good people.
I think so.
I mean, we're not going to heaven if there's a heaven. We're going to hell if there's a hell. But we do have hearts, and we are just as much good as we are bad, if not a little bit more good than bad. I believe in all of you. I love both of you guys. I love both of you guys. I don't want to get...
dude.
Alcohol makes us like this, doesn't it?
It does, but...
Okay. So what's up? What's good? Who's making good in the world? I'm talking music movements. Hell, if you know something about politics, somebody good in politics, somebody making a movement, just a movie that was like good for the world. Maybe someone in real life. I don't know. Let's say that you're given the honor to give someone an award of recognition that gives them something shiny and maybe makes them rich, and they get awarded for something good they did, or just something in the world. Let's end on a good note. You know what I mean? Like what's good in the world?
Yeah, I mean...
Who are you giving props to?
I'm gonna go local because we're from fucking Eau Claire.
Do it.
And I'm gonna go them Coolie Boys. They're fucking killing it, dude.
The bluegrass rock band?
Yeah. And I'm not even
We're just gonna give props to
straight up
the
bluegrass.
Coolie Boys.
I'm going bluegrass. I'm not even a huge bluegrass fan, but Bob introduced me to them, and I fucking love them Coolie Boys.
I played with them. We played with them
They're
twice
dope.
now.
They're
Yeah.
fucking dope, dude. They're so fucking
They're
good.
nice guys too. They were at the last call.
They look like they would be. Like they look like they would be the fucking nicest
I have
guys.
a band. Yeah, there was a banjo. They were because I love banjos. I get crazy for banjos, and I said, "You play that banjo fast as you can," and I got a song. He goes, "You can't rap as fast as a banjo," and I go,
Yeah.
"I gotta do it." And
Check it out.
yeah, I could do it for like 60 seconds, but. No, they're cool guys. One of them's from Eau Claire.
Yeah.
Bo, fuck.
I don't know.
I'm fucking forgetting their names.
I don't know their names, but they're fucking good.
I love those dudes too.
And then I also like fucking Sniffle Party, man.
Oh,
I like Sniffle Party. I love them.
No, she's a beautiful girl. Great songs, new sound. The girl from Kick Ass.
Yeah.
She
Fucking
shared
what's
it,
her name?
and they're doing well.
Gave
They
them
got-
props. So they don't need me to.
So we're
fucking
giving
love them.
local props to local music. Sniffle
Yeah.
Party, them Coolie Boys.
Yeah.
They both played Sounds of the Summer this year, or they were supposed to. And one of them got
I think
canceled.
they
there,
both
now they're-
did, and one got canceled because I was gonna go to Sniffle Party, and they got canceled. I'm pretty sure.
The good in the world is we still have underground people making music.
I think Eau Claire music scene is fucking dope. Whether it's fucking
Capital of the North, good.
yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
No, I love both those bands too. What's
I
the
would-
best? What's the best Sniffle Party song? What's the best Coolie Boy song?
Sniffle Party, I would say Wavin'.
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 I don't know
It
if
was,
I've heard
it was
that
on SoundCloud.
Okay.
It was fucking dope.
I'm gonna look that up. We're gonna look
And
that
then
up.
and then fucking I think it's called Lost on You.
That whole new album, actually, I listened to the album just as a whole. I actually didn't even download it or pay for anything. I just
Dude,
it's at Volume 1. Both their shits at Volume 1.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
go,
good.
Go check them out. But it's called Lost on You.
Are you about to play it?
No, I was just trying to figure out what this fucking song name was called.
Okay. Well, anyway, so local music, we have art in the city. It's all great. Everything is good. Billy Ballads is here.
Billy Ballads.
Paul,
Yeah,
should we do a fucking waterfall chug for the fucking end?
I might as well, because I'm doing beer.
It's called Lost on You. Coolie Boys, Lost on You. Go
That's
check
the
that
best
out.
jam.
It's the fucking best jam. That's my shit.
And Coolie Boys, if you hear this, fucking call me. Let's do yoga, rap, and bluegrass again.
Get them on the podcast. I would love to see a cool.
All three of them.
All three of them in the hot seat, right? Like.
And what drug were we gonna do? What's the best drug that goes with bluegrass?
Heroin. No, I'm just kidding.
Of course. No. What is the best? No, it's gotta be like mushrooms.
It's gotta be mushrooms, right? It's gotta be.
Really?
It's gotta be bluegrass, mushrooms.
I mean, I'm trying.
What
to
do you do at Blue Ox?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms,
You
right?
just stand in the mud. It rains every year.
Stand in the mud and do mushrooms for sure.
I don't think those guys do that.
All right, what are we doing?
So, but Paul's gonna, if they come to the show, and I hope they do come to the show. Okay, so we're gonna do like waterfall. Since we're playing President Asshole, Beer Bitch, Asshole. So I'm gonna go when I go down.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta have it. So when I go down, you can go
Let
down.
me stand up. I got to stand up.
When you go down, then Paul can go down. Okay, so
Okay,
Paul's
okay.
last.
That's right,
Or should we do it the other way?
No. Yeah, because I'm running.
No, yeah.
Are you
I'll
okay?
start it, because I'm running a beer. Ready?
Okay, don't do this. Don't do
You
this at
bitches
home.
ready?
Do not make your friend get drunk. He is a professional drinker. I've never
Here
seen
we go,
anyone
right?
drink more than him.
Right.
Hold on, no, you can't start yet, man. Whoa.
Just did.
We all do it, and then when I go down, Billy can go down. When Billy goes down, you can go down. Okay? Has everybody got a full beer?
Not full.
Oh, you starting it.
Be ready if you have to open another one. I don't even know how well I
Be
can do
real.
this.
Play some Be Real.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Chug.
1, 2, 3, go. You get up there. I drink the whole thing. Billy's still drinking. Oh, Paul, you doing okay? Oh, he's down. Billy's down. Oh, then Paul goes. Are you all right? Don't puke. Do not puke.
Ran out of beer.
Well, it's actually your house. No, that was very successful. I told you Paul was good.
Paul's
good.
Professional.
He's the real deal.
He's a goddamn professional.
Well, anyway, so this was the first episode before the end with guest host Billy Ballads.
Yeah.
Guest drug beer.
Woo!
I'm Fathom. I'm Corey Crowell. The
Corey.
podcast is called Let's Get Deep with Fathom. Because, you know, my name's Nautical. And then I had this really dumb name that was like an acronym. And then Billy was like, dude, you should call that shit Get Deep with Fathom. And I was like, no, I like my idea better because I'm like that. And then I was like, oh, God, his name was fucking better. And it was so obvious. Why didn't I think about that?
Right.
This is not official. I do not know for sure, but I'm thinking episode number 2, we're going to get Mitch Blue Blitz from Moore's up in here. Our serious subject is going to be white supremacy. The guest drug is to be yet determined.